Welcome to my first game. Just playing a dragon.
Yay!
I'm sure you have all read the opening page little thing. The town of
Nope,
Triboar. What? No.
I have. I did.
Town of Triboar is under attack by a dragon named Cal Chumar. He's a big one too. Um, y'all are starting about 2 days after Cal burned several of the ranches to the north of the town. I'm going to go ahead and move everybody to the town.
Yay!
This is the town of Triboar. Um, since all y'all have some sort of shop or temple that y'all work in, any one of these buildings that does not have an NPC in it already, you can choose as your shop.
Where's town square? Like where everyone congregates?
I would assume it would
That
be this tower-looking structure here.
Ew.
Yes, that is the keep. Hold on a second. That is the Market Square and Tower, the center of Tribor, where is a huge open space used as a market by local farmers and visiting peddlers. Dominating space is a two-story tower of the Lord Protector, who is Darathra. Darathra Shindril. It's that's center of the town right there.
All right.
Um,
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, Gallus has claimed the building furthest south on the long road into town.
I see it. Okay.
Don't be a stranger.
You're a leather worker, Fletcher. So actually, that's not a bad spot. He's got plenty of room over there for archery range.
Leather working is known to smell, and the people don't like me around too much.
Man, there's a lot of horses and ponies and cows in this town. There's lots of smells.
Ubar is right near the keep for her apothecaries and alchemy things.
Okay. You are right next to the Carnveller farm. Hold on a second. Oh, basic, there we go. Yes, that's the Happy Horse Ranch. The Carnveller family raises, trains, sells, and stables horses. Uh, the two-story log house, an attached outhouse. Janelli is the family matriarch, and she's a widow, and she has 3 adult sons: Aldo, Hingo, and Rasco, who are milling about the ranch. Here for now, I will just delete that one. She's irrelevant for the time being.
You are irrelevant.
She
Be
got,
done
she got,
with you.
she got banished for a night. All right. So, yeah, about 2 days ago, about a week ago, the kingdom sent a small squad of militiamen up to, thwart the dragon. Unfortunately, they weren't able to send more because the kingdom is dealing with a very serious orc invasion to the south. Y'all are in the northern part of the kingdom. Oh, if you look at the bottom right-hand side of the map, I have not etched which one of these are destroyed, but the Lost Moon Ranch, Brusklin Ranch, and the West Farrell Ranch, basically the 3 ranches on the northwest of town, are all on fire.
Oh,
Burned to the ground. Everybody did. Anyway, 2 days ago, the militiamen that got there, they marched north in an attempt to dissuade the dragon. Yes, there you go, Texas. And the dragon saw them, got angry. The town tried to do something, killed them, and then burned the 3 ranches. And came to the town, barked some threatening words. Basically, you are now mine. Futile is resistant, or resistance is futile, and told you that
Futile
you have
resistances.
you have in 2 weeks he would be back for his tribute.
I volunteer as tribute.
I did not volunteer as tribute.
No, not that kind of tribute. The kind of tribute that's like 1,000 head of cattle, and yeah,
Well,
pretty much all the gold that the town can muster. Possibly going to eat a couple more of you. Oh, we're 2 days out. It is early morning. Most of the people are kind of shaken. A lot of the ranchers from the north, especially, have come into town to quote seek protection. They didn't want to stay on the outskirts anymore. The Fallen Orc Ranch is here. The Yellow Shore Ranch, the Torben Ranch, the Hannamore Ranch. They've pretty much empty. Well, like the ranch owners are there. Their poor servants and whatnot. They might still be there, kind of skeleton crewing it, per se. But so the town's kind of full. A lot of activity going on right now. And you four, y'all have done some things together. About 6 months ago, there was a goblin invasion, but there was a goblin tribe that was moving in some caves and tunnels underground that was kind of harassing some of the ranchers, and y'all had went out and taken care of them, killed a couple of them, and then the goblin tribe fled away. And so it got y'all a little bit more reputation in the town. I mean, y'all are already pretty well known for what you did, your respective shops. But so yeah, about 6 months ago, y'all gained a little more fame in the town. Y'all are currently, there's been a town meeting. Well, not really a town meeting, just a lot of people were right around the central fort there. Yeah, y'all are all gathered there right now. If y'all want to put your tokens around, I guess it doesn't really matter, but
Of course it does. It's the visuals.
Visual, there you go. Anyway, Darathra, she has been doing her best to quell the fears of the town and keep everybody from just, marching south immediately. One of the problems with marching south is in the past couple weeks, there have been sightings of a large orc regiment moving just south of the town. It has not come north. It's been dealing more with a few of the more wealthy towns to the south. So, although they're not bothering y'all yet, fleeing to the south is kind of out right now, and to the north there's a dragon. Y'all are kind of in a...
Yeah. Orcs are to the left of me, dragons to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
That's kind of how y'all are right now. And then to the east and west is mountain ranges. I need to get y'all a bigger world map, but I'll have that for next time. Anyway, Shendral, she's been doing her best. Y'all have been a lot of people have come to you asking, what we do. Because y'all are kind of looked up. Anyway, Shendral finishes her little speech, and then she motions for all y'all to come inside the keep.
Okay.
I'll squeeze in.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good size. It's about a 50 by 50 square, and it's 2-story. Y'all walk inside. It's an older building, been there for quite some time, but it's well kept. Brick on the inside as well as the out, but it's got some nice carpentry and stuff like that. Wood framed walls, that sort of thing. Anyway, where'd Shendral go? There she is. Shendral, she's says, called y'all in because we may have a shimmer of hope in this. She motions behind her, and there is a dwarf, a very, very old-looking dwarf. Damn it, I don't have his token ready. Shit. He's just gonna stay until the keep anyway. Very old dwarf. I mean, dwarves live to about 450, 500. This guy looks like he's about 650, 700. Long gray beard. He's wearing. He's wearing nice clothes. They're by no means adventurer clothes. But he's got a cane leaned up next to him. He's sitting down on a really nice purple couch. With there's like a coffee table looking thing in front of him. And he's got some maps and a bunch of scrolls and stuff sprawled out in front of him. And he looks up and says, "Greeting."
I say, "Greetings, Stonecutter. What's this shimmer of hope that you have for us?"
I mean, you know how dwarves talk. They're a bit gruff, but this dude, he sounds like he's really. Says, "My name is Doggen Hopper, and I've come to help you with your dragon problem." Anyway, he goes on to explain that he was an adventurer of old. You know, he's well past his years, but he has slain a few dragons in his life. Nothing the size of Kalchumar, but he has knowledge of Kalchumar because his land was recently claimed by the dragon. About 50 years ago, I think, recently. Kalchumar came to his lands to the north and began his slow campaign to conquer the kingdom, and he eventually did. And after he conquers the kingdom, he stays there for a while, but then about between 20 to 40 years, he begins to seek to expand his territory, and that's what what Dargan or what Hopper believes he is doing. But he has a plan to stop him once and for all.
Well, let's hear this plan then.
Says Shindra has told me about you. About your exploits with the goblins. I need but a few brave volunteers. Too many, and the dragon will take notice. And then whatever plans we have will be for naught, as he will simply turn this town into a smoldering crater. But with a small group of people working together, we might stand a chance. But first, before I go off sending you in search of the items we need, I have a personal matter I need you to attend to.
Such as?
Says, to the northeast in the mountains, there is an old ruin. And around this ruin grows a plant called Torbun. Y'all don't know what Torbun is. It's obviously some dwarven thing. So I need a good 5 handfuls. Bring that, and then we will begin.
What does Torbun look like?
He describes it to you. It's a real green, leafy plant. Hold on a second.
Well,
It's
all
a
right,
real
then.
light colored green, big leaves plant. Pretty easy to spot. The mountainous area. It's not. Don't think like super cold or anything. Y'all are on the north side of the country, but you have to go further up in the mountains before you really get into the cold. It's a middle temperature, kind of foothills, really. He kind of gives you an idea of where it was. He explains that it was a long time ago. There was a small human outpost there that grew the plant in the fields around it. But in the decades since then, people have moved out. You know, there have been goblin raids and that sort of thing. The occasional giant, and eventually the outpost was abandoned. And Hopper, he used to go himself and get it, but he's just too old now. But he says that you know, take your time. You know, sometime in the next couple day or two. It's going to take time to work with Shendrils to begin preparations here. But I will need this before we begin our delve into how to slay your dragon.
What exactly is this plan for?
Dwarven secrets. I'll explain when you bring it. Anyway, General and Hopper begin talking. They've begun to formulate somewhat of a plan, and they're going to need your help. The dragon comes from the north. If you look on the map where the compass rose is, that's in his 3 visits so far. 2 for his tribute, and then the one where he was mad. He always landed right there, and then marched his way down the main street. There's some damage to the road and the houses. He hasn't burned any of the direct town down, but he likes to march straight up to the tower in the between the 2 pins to the north of it. So those fences you see there, they're kind of ruined right now from an incredibly large creature walking in between there. And actually, some of the shingles of the surrounding buildings have been blown off due to his takeoff. Anyway, y'all have a minute or whatever to gather yourselves if you wish. Speak with anybody in the town or blah, blah, blah.
So the mountains are, you say,
northeast.
Northeast of us?
Yeah.
Okay. How far?
About to the base, maybe less than a day's march. It'll probably take you a day of hiking to get there. Okay. At a good pace. You might, this is morning time. If you left now or within the next hour or two, you would get there probably shortly after nightfall.
Okay. Well, if all we have to do is bring the old stone cutter his flowers, hear his idea, I reckon that is not too high a price to pay.
Y'all know the surrounding area decently well. I mean, pretty much. Well, if you look at your map at the bottom, the Fallen Orc Ranch and the Westfall Ranch, they're about 2 hours to get there. The river you see on to the northeast, y'all are pretty much going straight northeast. Y'all go through the Yellow Shore Ranch, cross the river there, and then begin into the foothills, which is right where you see. Click and hold. There we go. I just pinged. That's about a 3 to 4 hour, probably about 4 hour, because once you get off the road, it's going to slow down. But not much further past there is where he described the old outpost to be. Y'all have never heard of it. I mean, y'all really haven't done much to quote exploring. The goblins y'all dealt with were in the mostly plaguing the ranches to the west. The 3 that are burned, and the Singing Hill Ranch near the lake to the south. But there might be someone in the town who knows something about it.
Do I have healing potions in my workshop?
I would assume you do.
Okay. Can I roll to see how many I can take with us?
Yes, hold on. Let me pull open my Google Drive. 3 potions.
Alrighty.
And where did my thing go? There it is. So you have 3 potions of healing. I don't know what that does.
They do 2d4 plus 2, I think. 2d4 plus 2 healing.
Okay, 2d4 plus 2 healing. There you go. You got 3 of them. Blake, what arrows did you decide to? Are you bringing?
Oh, well, let's see.
And what materials are you carrying with you?
So which ones did I have at first level?
Yes. Ronnie, if you look on your character sheet, I put an ability called Weaver. Since you are a tailor, read it,
Oh, I see that now.
and you can actually do those to, if you wanted to. You're gonna want to.
What arrows do I have access to?
It should say on your character sheet, Blake. Yes.
Well,
You have poison and blast available.
oh, that's right. Okay, I see where I got it written down. Okay.
Yeah, it's right underneath the first paragraph. And Ronnie, yours, right underneath the first paragraph, it says available weaves, iron weave, and sturdy weave.
Yeah.
And then, Annie, I gave you. Look on your character sheet. Look in your abilities. You have an ability called Hex Mastery. And then Zia and Blake both know there. Zia has a feat called Fell-Handed, which is amazing. And Blake was given special arrows that he can craft.
Question: whenever I bring materials with me to craft arrows, do I have to choose the materials?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's basically like preparing spells.
Okay. Well then, I got it all marked down now. That'll work.
So, Ronnie, if you wanted to aid your companions any, now would be the time to do it.
So it takes 1 hour to add a weave to anything?
Yes.
How long do we have?
It depends on y'all. I mean, if y'all leave now, like I said, y'all could probably make it to the old outpost. Nightfall if y'all moved. Every hour you wait, an hour later you get there. Y'all may have to. Well, y'all definitely have to camp out there. But it depends on whether or not you're able to possibly find it tonight or in the morning.
Samusal, show me some of them weaves you got.
See, I got this nice Brazilian weave over here.
I was looking for
Oh,
something
this one's
to.
The finest horsehair.
I wanted hair down to my butt.
Well, I can't help you there.
Give me some sick weaves.
Can y'all everybody see his character sheet or no?
Let's see.
Yeah. Y'all can all see each other's character sheets. So
we can see his bio, but we can't see his sheet.
Here. Bam, there it is.
Oh, you wanted me to. Sorry, I didn't realize what you were trying to ask me to do.
I just linked your ability in the chat just so everybody could look at it, could figure out if they wanted anything, or if y'all wanted to bypass and possibly do something else.
May I have the sturdy weave?
I'll give you time to do 2 of them for now.
Wait, what?
I'll give you time to do 2 of them for now.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
while
Okay.
he's doing that, if y'all want to be doing something else in the town.
Okay. Gallus passes on the weaves for now to give Samusal time to do it for the people who are more likely to be up in melee.
Since I am melee range, I shall do sturdy weave on myself. And I'll do sturdy weave on. Let's see.
And I'm gonna give you one healing potion of healing, Ronnie.
Sweet.
And also you could give it to Gallus.
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 Healing potion, huh? Okay.
And I'll give sturdy weave to Antonio.
Okay.
Gotta keep clerics alive.
Yeah.
Even though y'all let me drop to 1% on the very first start of
the way that works is that, like, if you get hit for, let's say, 10 damage from a non-magical physical source, you would take 5, and then 5 points would go against the 20 points of damage that can be blocked. Basically, you can take 40 points of physical non-magical damage before it wears out, in which you'd only taken 20.
Gotcha.
Are you the only melee we have right now, Ron?
I think so, yeah. Because you're a caster until 3rd level.
Yeah. Well, you can take the other healing potion I have, so you have 2.
Well, Z is, I think, more of a melee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any range items?
Okay, so my last healing potion goes to Antonio.
Okay. Jesus. Thanks.
I keep forgetting that Samaso's supposed to be a douchebag.
You can make us pay for it.
As y'all are walking out of the keep before you start messing around, a guy by the name of Dars Helgar was about to. He actually came walking in to speak with the Protectorate. Gendril. Where's he at? There he is. He sees y'all in there, and he's like, "Well, maybe y'all can help me too." Dars, he runs the Northern Caravan Campground, which is well, just to the north of y'all. I'll put his token back to where he actually he's up. Yeah, Dars is right to the north of y'all. He runs the little caravan yard.
What can we do for you, Dars?
He says, after or in the aftermath of the dragon's last visit, a valuable heirloom has gone missing from my house. I believe one of the people that was staying at the campground at the time of the attack stole it. If you happen to see anybody to the north who looks, he said it was stolen. He thinks it was stolen by an elf. Kind of a shady-looking fella, wore a dark cloak. Had kept to himself for a couple of days, and of course, after the attack, he fled. But if you happen to see him, he had long silver hair, a younger elf. If you happen to see him, just ask him if he possibly.
What is the nature of this heirloom, Dars?
It is just a small, about palm-sized silver figurine. It's of a silver dragon. It was something that's been in his family for some time, and he had it displayed up on his mantle right when he walked into his house, and he was very proud of it.
What's in it for us, Stars?
I'll have to think of something for you. I have a few coins I can give you. Just if you happen to see it, I'd be very grateful, and I'd pay you what I could.
All right.
We'll think on it.
Well, he also tells Shendril, you know, if her militia, which there's only 5 guys on duty at a time. Of course, they obviously have more important problems right now.
Yeah.
Zia, is that your
Sounds.
cross? Dot.
Yeah.
Dollars is a part of our little town. I think we should just help them out.
All right. He
Sounds
walks
like
back.
we're messing with a real big red dragon right now, not some little silver dragon. We'll keep an eye
If we
out for it,
see
but
it, if we see it, then we see it.
Yep.
yeah.
But we're not gonna spend too much time on it.
Anyway, he hobbles on back to his campground to shovel some poo. There's lots of horses in there. Gotta keep it clean.
Keep it clean for the dragon.
Make him some mud pie.
Yeah, the atmosphere of the town is obviously a bit shaken right now.
They were shook.
Yeah. Not sure what they're going to do. Some people have kind of given up. Others are more.
It's like mass suicide everywhere.
Well, some people they're steeled. You know, we're gonna beat this. You know, thinking dragon. For the most part, a lot of people are kind of still have a bit of a disbelief that this is actually happening.
Why us? Why now?
Yes. Yes. Anyway, Ronnie, did you get your weaves done on whoever you were doing?
Yeah, I gave it to me and Antonio.
Okay. All right. Well, if there's nothing else y'all wish to do in town, or is there? Let me know, and we can.
Can I go buy a healer's kit then?
I would assume that you probably have one in your shop.
Oh, okay.
Let me
So the
look.
question is, can I go grab the healer kit?
Actually, no. I'm sorry. Yes, you don't have a healer's kit.
Oh, okay, it's cool.
Whoa.
Do I have
That's
time
cool.
to buy
I've
one?
got one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think. Nothing there. Nope. Nothing in the temple and face supplies. But I believe we did. I did give Zia healer's kit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got the only healer kit in town. So special.
Lucky me.
Oops. Anyway, let's see there.
What kind of god does Antonio worship?
Shoot, I don't know. A violent one, I guess.
Hello?
I really don't know the D&D gods. I mostly know the Pathfinder gods, so
Gallus is going to start hiking northeast. He's the take point type.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to go ahead and start moving in that direction. He wants to scout ahead.
Okay. All right, you'll actually the road, the compass rose is off. You're actually heading pretty much due north right there, but you're heading out towards. You actually go east out on the Evermore Way. You take the Evermore way out, and then north
Oh,
up to
okay.
Yellow Shore Ranch, and then cut across from there
Oh, okay. So,
into that area. Yep, there you go.
yeah.
We'll put you at Yellow Shore Ranch for now.
All right. If the terrain gets difficult,
It will pass the river.
okay, then at that point he will double back and help his companions because with his natural explorer, difficult terrain does not cost his group movement provided he is traveling with them.
Okay. Y'all may actually get there before nightfall. Okay. Well, you get to the river. That's pretty difficult right there. Uh, it's not a real big fast river or anything like that. It's a slow trickling, kind of like the rivers around here. Uh, but I guess you double back. You pick up your group outside the Yellow Shore Ranch. It's pretty much abandoned. You run into a couple of the stable hands there, just keeping things tidy, I guess. But they really don't have anything to say. They're busy with all the animals that were left there, and there's only a couple of them. They're huffing it. uh, but once you leave there, you get to the river. Like I said, it's not a real bad river. You're able to cross it, not much problem, and then it becomes pretty difficult terrain past that. Uh, you start to get into an upward climb, heavy undergrowth, that sort of thing. But traveling with Blake, with Gallius, y'all are able to make it pretty quickly, and to the old outpost. And Hopper was pretty good at telling where it was. If he gave you a few landmarks to look for, a couple of large rocks in the area, and y'all find it pretty much without much. Oops. Let me move y'all over. Bam.
Woo.
Loading screen. It's not quite dark yet. The sun is going down. It's definitely, you're getting close to twilight. There's a little bit of light left though. I would probably call this dim
Okay.
light, which restricts your visibility to 60 feet. Granted, the blocked off stuff. Y'all come in from the south. Like I said, y'all found the old trail. Like I said, it wasn't very hard. And you come up to your first structure of the encampment, the old outpost. It's obviously very old. It hasn't been lived in a good probably 20, 25 years since someone's any really been there. So it's pretty well dilapidated and falling apart. Here it is. And what you can tell, there's been, there's a little stream that kind of runs through the middle of it that's just trickling gently. To your left and to your right is heavy wooded areas. The path through the middle is easy ground, etc.
Okay. This building in front of us, you say it's dilapidated in poor
yeah.
condition.
Yeah, you see right there on the bottom corner. Yeah, it's falling apart. You could search in there, but you don't see from standing on the outside much to gain.
All right. Well, to perform due diligence, Gallus is going to kind of look inside the doorway.
Can I ready an action to Sacred Flame if anything comes out?
Sacred Flame. Okay. You're
Is
looking
there any,
inside.
yeah, is there any sign of habitation at all?
No.
Okay.
Do some perceptions.
Okay.
There it is. Triboar staring at the torch. Okay, well, there ain't nothing in there, but you can tell that there has been some somewhat recent rummaging, just from the lack of dust on everything. Uh, Blake, you probably just because you're more of a quote outdoorsy trekker. Um, yeah, you can definitely tell that it's been rummaged through by a somewhat intelligent creature
Okay.
recently.
Could I make an investigation check to see?
Sure.
Okay.
Oops.
Is it dark in there?
It should. I should have. Oh, is it dark inside the building?
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, it's getting dark.
Okay.
But I'm sure y'all probably have a torch or something.
I pick up a rock, cast light on it, and hand it to Gallus.
Go.
Okay. Well, he waves the rock around, but I'm assuming
You
he
learned
finds.
that from me.
I'm assuming he finds nothing of value that would help him.
Nah. I mean, it's like drawers and stuff like that have been pulled out and looked through, so it wasn't like a boar or anything rooting through there.
Yeah.
But anyway, you don't find anything of real use in there.
Okay.
Well, I may make a suggestion. You say it's getting late outside,
Uh-huh.
so do we want to kind of set this area up so we can stay here overnight if we need to?
It's not a bad idea.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah,
Agreed.
that's fine.
The doc has a capital idea, and he's gonna walk around and try to look around the edges. Um,
How far do you go?
just around the corner of the building, like so.
Okay, well, you probably reveal that.
Okay. Yeah, so he can see a little bit of the river.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops, and oops. There is you notice a building up ahead of you just a little bit. Yeah, you got the river, an old where obviously a bridge used to be, and then another building up there. But yeah, if y'all want to set this up as the four walls are pretty much intact, just right there on the south side. The wall caved in, the roof did, but other than that, it's pretty well intact. There's windows on the three north, east, and west sides to look out in. I guess I could probably like this area. Yeah, window there, window there. Kind of has this sort of visibility.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's probably 7 or 8 o'clock. We're gonna say it's early fall, so probably about
That's
7:30 right now, and the sun hasn't quite set yet.
getting close, though, huh?
Yeah, getting close. And y'all are kind of in a forested kind of area, so it's already getting behind the trees, hence the lack of sight.
Well, Gallus will set up a small campfire, and
Reveal area would be more like this. There.
and settle in and get ready to sleep.
Okay. All right. Where you at right now, Blake?
Well, let's see. I reckon he's gonna be
Yep.
inside.
Everybody, put your tokens where you're at.
Okay.
Okay.
I will take the first watch of the night.
Ronnie, are you outside? No, you're
I
inside.
don't know where I could be.
Okay, so you're all piled up inside.
Yeah. Kind of watching the ruined
Okay.
wall.
Okay, I missed. What are the yellow things? I kind of missed that.
Oh, that's your view out of the windows.
Okay.
I'll take first watch for the night.
Second. Hopefully this works. Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out how to do something. Okay, y'all are settled in, and who's taking first watch? Fubar?
Yes, Fubar's taking first watch.
Fubar is taking the first watch. Mm. Did y'all see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
You hear something outside.
I'm gonna try to take a look at outside the windows. I have dark vision, so
You do have dark. Oh, that's right. You're an orc. Oh, forgive me on this map. The grid you see is not the grid you get.
Yeah.
So you'll have to use your ruler and stuff like that for distances. Me and Blake tried to figure this map out, and
Yeah. What we did,
whoever-
what we
whoever made it-
realized, yeah, were these are not squares.
yeah, definitely not square.
let's see. From here, I can see from 60 feet.
Well, you're looking in the trees right there.
Yeah, I look through all the windows.
Okay. I'll let you roll your own perception, I guess, because you did hear something.
Is she kind of moving around in there?
Yeah, she would be.
Okay. Well, Gallus has the alert feat. So he might wake up if she's moving around. Now, it means that he can't be surprised while he's conscious, but currently he is asleep.
Okay. Let's say you're
But
disturbed.
when he's not inebriated, he's a relatively light sleeper. He's usually inebriated.
It seems like every
Roll me a
party we
d20,
have.
Blake.
It seems like every party we have that one that's just an alcoholic. Except for in Storm King's Thunder, where we have two alcoholics.
Just a straight D20.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have a lot of entertainment back then, so chances are there were a
Yeah,
lot of
true.
alcoholics.
You have been woken up, Blake.
Okay.
Apparently, Fubar may have stepped on you.
He sort of grumbles and says, "What's the deal, Fubar?"
I heard something outside.
Gallus
trying to-
stands. Can he make his own perception?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ooh.
Whoa.
That's a good perception.
He knocks them perceptions out. That's for sure. Not so hot on the
You don't have
investigation.
dark vision, Blake.
What?
Since you don't have dark vision, right?
No. I mean, he would be relying on sound.
Yeah. Okay. You don't hear nothing, but there's definitely movement outside.
Okay. Well, he's gonna wake up Antonio and Samusol.
What?
There's movement outside.
I can't see anything.
Be alert.
How
So
can I be alert when I can't see?
is Samusol a human?
Yes, he's a human.
He is
He's
a
like-
man.
Well, if you'd like to be eaten in your sleep, you just roll on back over.
Not like I can see anything anyways. Don't you wait, Fubar, don't you have that little light thing?
We don't know who it is outside. We do not want them to know we are all awake.
I'm pretty sure they know we are.
We're in an enclosed space. It would be unwise.
Well, when you figure it out, wake me up. And Samusol just goes back to sleep.
Well, alrighty.
Okay.
All right. Is there anybody at the north window?
I'll say Gallus is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably in a little bit of a like
Fubar's
Gallus up here, Fubar right here, and then I'll be maybe down in this corner.
Samusol is
And,
literally having his head just leaning it against the window.
What's
I
your
casually kind of kick
Never mind,
Samusol
just put
on
them-
my way over to the back to the corner.
Watch where you're
Kinda
stepping.
Watch where you're sleeping.
A
God.
rock crashes through the window, but misses y'all.
All right. Is that an initiative roll?
That is initiative. Oh fuck! How do I do this?
I'm like, word. Oh, well, he's not that bad in initiative.
Why do I want to play casters? I always have low initiative.
Like, how do you?
It
Do...
gives you time to prepare your spells.
Everybody's rolling initiative, but it's not showing up in the little thing.
Oh, you have to click it.
How do I do that?
The window. I don't think you have it open because it's not open on my end.
Me
Yeah.
neither.
Yeah, it's not open for me
It's
either.
on the left there on your toolbar. There's a
Uh-huh.
turn tracker.
Where's it at?
It's down towards the bottom. I don't think we can't open
I think
it.
it's a little
there,
quad.
there it is. There
Oh,
it is.
you go.
hello.
And actually, let's see. Gallus has advantage on initiative rolls.
What was that?
What was that? That was kind of cool.
That was really cool.
I had clicked the wrong thing. Oopsie. He had gas.
I just saw something slither across the screen. I was like, well, what the hell?
It's some of the special effects that come with the pro account. I haven't really had much chance to use them
Well,
yet.
he farted and gave himself away.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Well, Samusol can't see it. He's blind as a bat.
Okay, yeah, it's dark. It's dark out there right now. Vision. Yeah, if you don't have dark vision, you're basically blind at this point. Yeah, I'll say it's really dim light. It's like you got like a 10 to 15 foot visibility. Gotta give you a moon.
Alrighty.
So you
I
see
gotta
the
be, like,
faint
up in their
outline
face just
of
to
a
fight 'em.
kind of maybe about a 5'2" creature slinging with a sling in his hand, preparing another rock. But Antonio, you have the initiative.
Okay.
Now, in order to progress, I just click this little arrow.
Yeah. And
And what's
you can
what's the cog?
let's see.
Okay,
The cog is your settings.
got it.
So am I the only one that doesn't have dark vision?
No, actually, Fubar is
No,
the
we
only
don't.
one that does.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt at this guy.
Okay. Second, I'm pulling out my combatants. Just a second. Just a second.
Sure.
So many things. Okay. I'm sorry. You did what? You cast guiding bolt? Actually,
Yeah. I doubt that hit.
holy shit.
Wow.
But that 9, I don't think that hit that guy.
No.
Yep.
No, it did not. Okay,
It
the 9
pinged
was
against
roll.
the...
Yeah, the 9
Wow.
is the attack roll.
Okay. Yep. It blasted past him and actually hit the building right here.
Crap.
And
He's cussing.
Yeah. Where you going?
Son of a bitch.
All right. I guess.
Some dollars.
Well, yeah, Gal's
Oops,
turn.
sorry.
If you weren't if you weren't going to be moving.
Are these windows whole or are they busted out?
The one to your north is now busted out.
Okay, but they were whole before.
It has a good fist-sized rock came through it. You got a big sling. So yes, the window in front of you is out. It's going to take 5 feet of movement to get through it.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, if your speed's 30, you can move 30 to 25 with moving through the window.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect for me.
Okay.
I think Gallus is going to move out of the building and over towards the trees.
Mm-hmm.
And
the lighter colored area on the trees that you can see is what is that? Half cover? Is that
the lighter or the darker?
the edge you're right next to? If you were to step 5 feet more, you'd be in cover.
Okay, well, in that case, I think he'll take a 5-foot step there
Uh-huh.
and be in cover. Now, he probably can't really see anything at this point, so he's going to ready his action to shoot at the first enemy that he sees.
Yeah, you're kind of blind right there. Yep.
Well,
Okay.
he's kind of he's kind of figuring that somebody is going to either an enemy or a friend is going to manifest a light source, and he's waiting.
Okay, so you're ready in action. All right.
Yeah,
That's
he
your-
readies his action.
All right, Samusol.
Okay, so I don't really actually know where it is, right?
Well, when y'all are actually, yeah, you do. You're close enough to look out the window and see him.
Okay. And it's 5. And it's only I can make it to him from the window.
From where you're at, it's gonna take you 5 foot to get to the window, and then yeah, so you're 20 feet from him. It's gonna cost you 25 feet to get to him.
Then I run up to him and attack him with my dagger.
All right. Yeah, you hit. And you hit for 6.
Yep.
Ooh, poor little bugger. -6.
You got an offhand attack or anything you want to make?
Well, nope. You stabbed him. You get closer. He's just a little kobold. You just stab the fuck out of him.
Wait, what was that?
He streaks out, kind of hops 5 feet, and then falls over, blood gushing from his chest.
And Samusel does a fabulous backflip in the air for stabbing that kobold greatly. I can't believe I wasted crit. Damn it.
It's always the case.
Critical acrobat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. It is Fubar's turn.
Okay, so
Just a second.
okay,
Hold on. I fucked up the.
Turn
There we
order.
go. Okay, I got it.
so it's gonna take me about 20 feet to get to Samasol.
So it'll be 25 altogether.
No,
Oh, are you counting with the?
yeah, I counted with the window.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be right behind you, right here.
Okay.
So 10, 15, 20. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so that's a dead Kabo?
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh, he did.
So I smack the back of your head and cast light on it.
What the hell was that for?
You can see now.
Yeah, behind me.
Yeah, there's a really dark shadow in front of him now.
That's all I see.
I yank him down and slap the light on top of his head. Better.
I
Okay,
punch.
So you
I
have
punch
you
Fubar in
have
the shoulder.
a aura of light around you. How big is light? 20 feet.
Mhm.
It's
Bright
20
light,
feet of
20
bright,
feet.
20 feet of dim.
Oh wow, that's really good for these guys.
Yeah.
20 feet of bright, 20 feet of
I
dim.
know that because I used the hell out of it in Store King's Thunder.
Yeah. One of our favorite spells.
Yes.
Hmm.
Because also Venix, which is my cleric, he mainly uses bow and arrows, so I like cast light on the arrows and then I shoot the arrow. It works.
All right.
But that's not Venix. This
You
is
can put an
Cetus.
aura around yourself, Ronnie.
I don't know how to do an aura.
Actually, from here.
Where'd this guy? Okay, he died right there. That right there. Okay. You don't see the X?
Yep.
Samusel, why do you have an X on you?
I don't know. I was trying to
Oh. Okay, I thought I did that because as soon as I
say.
clicked,
No.
Antonia's like, time to hurry up. There's a little clock.
All right. Is this the only kobold that's revealed by the light?
Yes. Hold on a second. I got a couple. Bam, bam. Where's this one at? Okay.
And if you want to go ahead and roll their initiative, if they're hidden on GM layer, we won't see it in the turn order.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Has this kobold acted at all this turn yet?
Yes, these. You see them moving up.
But oh, so they've actually taken an action this turn?
Yes, they have taken their action.
Okay.
Okay.
Because that affects what happens when Gallus makes his attack.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, I figured. Yes, they've all begun their.
All right. So he sees these two.
And actually, let's see. Yeah, these the armored kobold and their other regular kobold, they pop up out of the water. That was pretty much their full turn.
Okay, so they're actually both in dim light right now, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're in the dim. Well, that armored kobold, isn't it? He's 45 feet out.
He's actually right outside the line of sight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the other kobold's in the dim light.
Yeah, they're both visible.
Okay.
I can see him.
Yes.
You can see
them
both
just
of them,
fine.
Annie.
Yes,
you
I
can see
can.
both of them.
What are the rules for dim light? I can't remember.
Don't they get like half? No.
Right now they look like they're in dim light to me.
Right, they are. I'm wondering because I'm about to take a shot at one of them.
Because he needs to know if like they take third cover, half cover,
Yeah.
or like some kind of cover, or is it like
That cover. I'm reading about it. Cover have cover total cover damage. Gives cover. What the fuck?
It reminds me of our goblin fight in Nightstone in the church. You know, and I tied up reading Goblin to myself. That was fun.
I think Dim acts as half cover. Basically, he has +2 to AC and dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Well, alrighty then. Well, he's gonna make an attack roll against this first kobold here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
No, I don't believe so.
Nope, that's a no. Arrows past him.
Negatory.
But miraculously hit
Wait,
another.
it was actually Ozia's turn first.
Oh, but he had a held action.
Oh, that's right.
So-
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
I was
right,
taking
right.
my held action, so.
Okay, yeah. All right, my bad. Now it's Zia's turn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna step out. So 5, 10, 15. And the trees count as cover.
Mm-hmm. You're
I'm
not
gonna
in cover. Right there.
I was gonna
Okay, there you go. That's cover.
I'm gonna slip over right there, and since I can't really rush up and start hitting them,
Mm-hmm.
if they move up to menace Samusal or Fubar, I'm gonna hold another guiding bolt.
Okay.
And yeah, hold that action.
So what if I move up to them?
Is that a level 1?
Yeah.
Well, no, I was just wondering if that would provoke her held attack.
I was kind of if you move up, if I can see them better.
Oh, okay.
We'll make that the action.
Yeah. You don't want to fire in a dim light. If you can help it.
Right.
Well, actually, if I move up, because the light's on me,
Right.
Yeah.
it would become bright light.
Yeah, if at any point, if they become more lit up, whether they come up closer to Samusal or Samusal comes up closer to them, that's when my action will
Okay.
take off.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
That's when you're triggered.
Yeah.
I'm the trigger.
Triggered.
Yep. That's my trigger button.
Okay. Blake.
Alrighty. So I'm going to move him a little bit further up. And then he is going to hold another action, also waiting for the light to get brighter.
Okay.
It's all on me.
All right. Before you go, Sam. Okay. Blake. Yeah. Blake, do a perception.
Look at those perceptions.
Okay.
At
You
least
don't see nothing, but you can definitely hear something large splashing in the water over here.
Would that be the northwest? You're probably pinging on the GM layer.
Oops, I sure am.
Common.
There.
Okay. So I can't see it, but I hear something large splashing in the water.
Yeah, like.
Okay.
Godzilla!
All right. If he is in danger of detection, he would like to make a stealth check.
Sure.
Yeah.
Consistent.
Okay. Actually, it would be a 21 because you have a bonus to your dexterity checks because you're in half cover.
Ah, truth.
Okay. Nah, all right. It's your turn, Sam.
All right. I moved there, and so both kobolds are now in bright light.
Okay, Blake and Z, do y'all want to make your action?
Yeah, I'm gonna
before
go
or
after.
Yeah, I'll go for the armored one.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll let your action resolve first.
Let's see if it hits.
Ooh, there
It
you go.
hit.
Yeah.
I should I got a
Yeah.
hit. For 11 damage, too.
Your blast of
Kaboom!
light
Oh my god.
sizzles straight through his poor armor. And you just hear a splash.
That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
And
And that one's dead.
the kobold beside Samusal.
Firing in the melee. Disadvantage?
No. Now, the kobold could benefit from cover if Samusal was between me and him. The only time ranged gets disadvantage
Actually,
is...
he's almost a perfect 45, so nah, you're fine.
Yeah. That's it. So,
Okay.
like, if I was firing here, I would have disadvantage.
Yeah.
But firing into melee, they've removed that. However, if Samusal was between me and him, he would actually provide cover to the kobold.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Sam, As you get to the kobold, an arrow zings past, just past you and into the kobold's face, and
Oh, well.
he reaches
Time for
back.
your dirt nap.
What the shit? Oh, there we go. And grabs his face and slumps over.
I just take my dagger and just jab at its face. Just a little bit like tapping it.
Actually, since you're now there, where area is what's the range on it? 60 feet.
It's 20, so it's like 40 feet
Oh, 40.
altogether, but 40 feet of dim.
Okay, so 40 feet is right there. Okay, you really can't see much over there. Okay. So now what is visible is that basically right now, which also reveals that guy. And that guy.
Huh.
Now, you've only moved. I believe you have a ranged weapon.
Yeah, I'll just ready action. If they come close, I'll ready action for dagger slash.
Okay. All right. Fubar.
Okay, can I make a perception check to see if I heard something in the water next to Gallus?
Oh, that's right. Hold on a second. Let me see. Get your little thing.
Oh, because that would be like in perfect 60 feet.
Ooh, yep. Yeah, go do a perception.
I saw nothing. I hear nothing.
Nothing at all.
Hear no evil, see no evil.
So, since he revealed those two, I'm gonna move up closer to Samasol. Right there, 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see how far this guy is. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna hex that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, in this campaign, I'm trying to be more just melee.
Okay, hex is a
Okay.
bonus
Yeah.
action.
Oh, hey, melee, in your face melee rogue works.
Yeah.
That's how I was gonna kind of do my dwarf. My dwarf rogue. He wasn't really much of a sneaker. He was a stabber.
Yeah, because I got for the archetype I chose, I was gonna be a swashbuckler, and they got some pretty cool stuff.
Mm-hmm. They do.
Yeah.
Elder's Blast with hex.
He did. Your blast shoots over, and the poor little bastard just explodes.
How much health do they have?
Not much.
Obviously not much.
He explodes in the water. Like seriously, he's like.
Hey, where did the
Kaboom.
kobold when the Eldritch Blast hit?
Where?
Everywhere.
It's like the blood's like going downstream.
Ah. Visuals, they help.
Hey, Tyson, there's actually in the special effects bar, there's actually a blood explosion.
Special effects bar.
Yeah, when you accidentally
Oh.
did the gas earlier,
Explosion.
there should be like a that's
Yeah.
yeah, and you can choose what
There it is.
whoosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. He went to pieces.
Okay.
All right. It was your turn. Let's see whose turn is it up. He's dead. Take him out. He did. Take him out.
Most of them is dead.
Lord, he's dead too.
They're fighting. It's a bunch of melees fighting the dreaded ranged party.
With that one melee. There's always that one melee,
You're right now candlelight.
Okay.
basically.
You're our spotter.
I just point with my nose. There! Over there!
Follow your nose. It always knows the flavor of death. wherever it goes.
All right, this kobold up here, he comes around the side of a building, and the first person he sees is Fubar.
You done foobarred now.
Yeah, there it is. He slings his little slingy sling at you. And he misses. Rock flies
Oh,
over your head.
he really foobarred.
Yeah. This guy over here,
Right, no.
Aw.
he actually just moves down to the edge of the water, and he is going to sling at you, Sam. And good lord, these guys suck. Rock sizzles by. They're not very good. They're trying, okay?
They're trying their
They
best,
are.
damn it. They're trying their best, damn it.
Let's see.
They're squawking. Sam, do a perception for me.
Okay. Where's my perception? Oh,
Okay.
one time. Yeah, I
Blake, do
definitely wasted that
Blake
crit.
and Fubar do perception for me.
Nope.
Eek.
Okay. That's all the kobolds' turns for now.
Fubar just really doesn't want to pay attention, even though she's the only one with dark vision.
No, I am concentrating on what I can see right now.
The current threat at hand.
Yeah. And back to Z.
Okay. I'm not like stoked about like running off without Gallus, so I'm just gonna like move. Can I move into the trees once more? Like right here?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's still black on my end.
Yeah. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Okay, I'm just saying. I just don't want to like jump in and immediately go to my turn if you had something planned there.
Rock, I'm all in your face.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless I like dash around, I'm not gonna get to anything. I'm gonna draw my light crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'll
You're
shoot at the guy in the river.
You're firing through cover there.
Oh.
Yeah, you're firing through the trees. That's gonna be a difficult shot.
Um.
I believe in you.
Now you
I'll
got,
move up.
you got this
Sure.
guy right here.
Wonder shot. Wonder shot.
You can see fine. Oh, would you be shooting through kind of? Well, no, I think you'd be all right. But that's if you want to shoot this guy over here, it's fine.
I'll just shoot from right here at this guy right here.
Okay.
Original guy.
This one over here.
Yeah.
Nope. It sizzles past him into the trees behind him.
E.
Okay. Blagus.
See, now this is a reason to wake me up.
What? I can't hear you. You're far away.
I'm not gonna repeat myself for you.
Gallus would like to see if he can get a reading on that splashing that he heard earlier.
Okay.
So not at all.
All right. Have you moved any, or are you?
He has not moved.
Okay.
I think he will though. He's smart enough not to stick around. So he's going to move up against the wall here.
Okay.
And he's going to take a shot at this kobold up north.
Okay. Oh yeah. It zings right between the 5th and 6th rib. That's where the heart's at.
And he's down.
And he goes down hard.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
All right, anything else, Blake?
That is all for him.
Okay. Alright. Well,
Oh, I think you forgot to
now
pick the turn order again.
you know what the splashing noise was as it comes onto land.
It's a T-Rex.
Ah!
It is an Allosaurus being ridden by a kobold with a great sword.
Jesus.
Alright.
But
Also,
it
I think you
comes
need to
on
fix the turn
screeching,
order again.
screeching out. It doesn't seem to see you, Blake. It seems to be looking right at Boobar.
Those are the ones in the light. Let's see.
The kobold on
he's
top, riding. He's got pretty nice looking armor. I say nice looking for a kobold, and a great sword in one hand, and he is barking out in Draconic. I
Okay.
know Draconic.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't
that
know.
is their turn, so it's back to Sam.
Okay.
But there's now an Allosaurus, looking very hungry.
Well, I'm gonna take the
He's about
path.
the Allosaurus is about 8.5 feet tall, about 12 feet long. Not a T-Rex, like a big raptor.
Well, I'm gonna take the path away from all of that, and I'm gonna stab at this kobold.
Alright, which one? Okay, that one.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay, GM layer. Okay, you splash through the water, get to him, and manage to drive your dagger to the hilt, through his guts, and it actually pokes at his neck.
That's quite a stab.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good stab there, buddy. He did.
As the blood washes all over me, it's like yes.
Oh man.
Okay, yep, you killed that one. Okay. All right, it is Fubar's turn. Fubar, you've noticed something very loud and screeching behind you.
I go, mm-mm. And then I take cover in here. I run to here for cover.
Nope, 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 nope.
I look out. Can I see? Let me see. How far can I see?
Yes, you can see the aloe and the other kobold.
Okay, I'm aiming for the kobold. I'm
Okay.
gonna use my bonus action to cast my hex on him,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll Eldritch Blast him.
Hex.
Okay.
Let's see. Cool.
Oh, and don't forget to choose an ability score to give him disadvantage with.
Oh. Strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is that 8 total damage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
Eldritch Blast smacks him in the chest and actually knocks him off. He hits the ground, but he's on his feet. He's not happy.
We're not happy with your face.
That kobold did. That one did. Okay, Skarn. His name is Skarn. Can't see that.
darn.
He's wearing a little shirt that says, "Hi, my name is Skarn."
All right. Only person he really notices right now is the bitch who shot him.
I'm in cover.
You better be lucky it's not Volskaya. She does not do well when you call her a bitch.
Unfortunately for him,
The javelin howitzer commences.
he forgot his forgot his crossbow at the house, so he actually takes a double action
Oh.
or sprints over there.
Oh no. Annie.
It's fine.
Ooh.
Well,
On a double run, what does that do?
you actually have to
A
use your
dash?
action. Yeah, you use your action to dash.
Okay.
So you're sitting
So-
pretty.
I mean, he could move over there, but he couldn't attack unless he had a bonus action to dash, which some things do, some things don't.
Okay, he didn't. Well, he gets inside the building with you.
It's like, so, how long have you been here?
What's up? Y'all both now.
Hey,
What's up?
And it is back to Z.
I'm kind of here to kill you.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I can. I can't get next to him. No. No.
You should go for the T-Rex.
That sounds like the perfect thing for a ranger. And I definitely have to, help the girl in trouble, right?
6'3"
As
girl.
it's like, as a cleric, I think I should help those who are in trouble.
Yeah, clearly she's in trouble.
Triboar's growling at Scorn right now.
Well, I'm going to crossbow him. And I'm going to take a War Priest point and spend that if that doesn't hit him.
Yeah, it didn't hit him.
Yeah. I'm going to spend this to basically go once more as my bonus action.
Okay.
I hate these rolls. I
I know.
shouldn't be rolling on my decks.
I've seen
I'm just doing it.
so many low rolls tonight. It's okay. All right, your crossbows.
It needs some
Triboar, you
fine
see some
tuning.
bolts flying through the wall, but nothing hits Skarn. He's
Yeah.
unhurt by the bolts. Blake,
Yeah.
you're up.
Alrighty.
Roll another perception, Blake.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, Blake.
Yeah, finally see this damn thing. All right, you got the Allosaurus kind of taking up a lot of your mind, but you just happen to glance up about 30 feet in the air. There's another kobold. He has wings.
A
He has a
flying
big
kobold.
rock that he's holding, and he's looking right at you.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna say negatory. He's gonna move into the trees,
In the trees, man. In the trees.
and he is going to take a shot at that kobold in the sky.
Sky is a kobold. $14.
Yeah.
Yes. Ooh. Your arrow pierces into him. Hurts him bad. He's bleeding. But he manages to stay in the air.
Okay.
He's not happy. He lets you know. As he flies directly over your head. Oops. And attempts to drop the rock on you. Well, apparently you hit him hard enough to mess his accuracy up. The rock lands on this dead kobold over here.
How did-
Oops.
Oops. Sorry.
Yeah, that's his turn. And then, in your sudden rush to the woods, you attracted the attention of, yes, that guy. He sprints towards you.
Oh God.
Well, that's not sprint.
Oh
That's just
my.
his regular movement.
That's what I was like, oh my.
He
Oh
has
god.
large feet.
It's claw attack. He goes towards you and he attempts a claw attack at you. What's your AC?
16, I think, in the trees. Yeah.
Oh,
With
that's
his
right.
little arms.
That's a good thing because he was about to pounce your ass. Okay. He actually missed with his claw, and that's his turn.
I have a big head and little arms. I didn't know how well this plan was thought through. Master.
Sammy, play around the
Okay.
bloody water.
See, I was having fun in that bloody water, but oh, okay, I guess I gotta move. I moved back to the dead kobold. So wait, is it an action to pick up my daggers?
You didn't drop it.
Yeah, you
I
never,
know, but if I drop it, is it an action to
Yes.
pick up?
No, you. I think you can pick up one object for free.
Good.
So, I mean, I have 2 daggers in my possession, but I technically only have 1 because I don't have dual weapon. So, I drop my dagger, I pull out my short bow, and I aim for this flying kobold.
All right, your bolt catches him good. He streaks and he kind of does a he spins in a circle around the map.
And just disappears. Holy shit.
And a can of Red Bull falls out of his pouch.
Lost
What is
his
this, a Red
wings.
Bull? What is
Yep.
this, a Red
Lost
Bull
his-
commercial?
Here, hold on a second, guys.
Alright. My attack rolls have been like on par this night.
Good, we'll probably need it.
But like all the other games that I play, it's just like, oops, you missed.
Maybe your calling is a melee player.
Well, no, that was a ranged attack that I just did.
Oh, never mind.
Oh. Okay, yep, killed that one. And yeah, it's Fubar, your turn. You're in 5 minutes in heaven with Skarn.
Same thing. Eldritch Blast. Heck.
Careful, Eldritch blasting while he is next to you is done at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Let me.
Yeah, well, that 12 missed.
Okay, so that's
Really?
cool.
Yep, you blasted the wall out behind you. Oops. You
You were so
still
surprised
have-
and scared. You were just like, ah!
Well, you got your move action, but that won't really do you much good. You can't disengage.
Nope.
She's gonna have
Yeah,
to tank this one.
You Fubar. All right, we'll go
Okay,
Skarn.
bonus. No.
Grit those teeth.
Can I get a bonus action to pull out dagger? Wait. No. Wait.
No, it's an
I'm gonna-
action to pull out.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, she could pull out a dagger, but I mean, having used her action, there's nothing she can do with it.
Oh. No.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, actually, you can pull it
Oh,
out.
that's right.
No, I don't want
Okay,
to.
never
I
mind.
got something else in mind.
All right,
Well,
Uh-oh.
isn't your spellcasting focus a dagger anyway?
Yep.
But it's already in your hand.
Ah. Nice. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh my god,
I
Andy.
didn't even ask for it. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, you got your dagger in your hand. Well, Skarn, he's apparently so really unhappy with it. He comes in, just swinging his greatsword all around, misses you completely, chops up
Wow.
the furniture behind you. But that's
What an
about it.
idiot.
Matter of fact, he like chews through a wall over here.
What an idiot.
Say I'm Luke.
This ain't Luke.
Luke,
All
I
right,
am the father.
back to Z.
Okay. So,
You got this dinosaur chewing on Blake over there. And you got the
well,
kobold chewing through the wall.
let's hit on this kobold. I'm gonna put away the. Oh,
Drop it.
yeah, I drop it. I just throw it. Yep. Warhammer. No,
You have advantage.
no. I do.
Yeah, you both. Ah, damn it. That's not.
I spent a war priest point to try again. There.
Oh,
Go. Okay.
nice.
Yep. Yes, smack him. And ooh. Oops, wrong one.
What's the D10 that you're rolling there on the side?
That is because it's versatile.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you took 3 plus 2. Okay. All right. You smacked at him, but he's still up and kicking. What does your feet do? Anything in this situation?
My what?
You're heavy-handed.
Fell-handed.
Oh, fell-handed? No, I didn't have advantage or disadvantage, so it does nothing.
Ah, okay. All
Just
right.
the bonus to the attack roll, which is already in there.
All right, Gallius.
Alrighty. I believe he's going to take the disengage action. Is this heavy cover here?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to move into heavy cover. And can he attempt a handle animal check?
Sure.
Okay.
Nice to know. Nice to know. No bite. Ah!
Shoot her!
Yeah.
Okay, well he's gonna hunker down in heavy cover then.
Okay.
You want to take the dodge action?
I had to disengage.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Dallo, realizing he really can't get through the brush, kind of snaps at you, then looks to his left and jumps through the air.
What's up, pretty thing?
Ooh.
I'm dead, aren't I?
Yeah, probably. Do me a strength save.
Strength save.
Yep. 13. What's the 2 rolls?
He's rolling
Huh?
advantage.
Oh, that's yeah.
Okay, so actually the 9.
Well, no, the 13. Whenever it rolls like that, the number to the left is the first roll.
Oh, okay, never mind. You're right. All right, 13. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He hits you for 8 damage,
Oh shit.
but you passed the strength saving throw, so he was not able to throw you to the ground and chew on you some more.
All right.
Alrighty then.
All right, Sam, it's your turn.
Okay. Is it an action to do animal handling?
Everybody wants.
Disengage! Disengage and run into the house!
My question still stands. Is it an action to do animal handling?
Let's find out.
What do you mean?
I mean, technically, I used my action to disengage. I don't know if I should have gotten an animal handling check, but you know, then again, I'm not sure that it's the most important rule in the game.
Does my animal handling help out at all? Is it convinced?
No, not at all.
It's convinced you're delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sees your sausages waving around in its face. Sausage arms. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't toss you in action.
Okay.
It's all the point of him jumping in the air. Nice dino, nice dino. Oh God, I'm bleeding.
Man, we're not in second level yet, so I can't do that.
Yep.
Yeah, I take disengage, and I run into this place next to Fubar and Antonio with the freaking hacking and slashing kobold. Thinking that's gonna help me. But yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Oh God, I left my dagger. Fuck.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. I got another one stowed in my back.
All right, Fubar.
Okay, so seeing as he's all fucked up instead of me, I'm gonna use healing light as a bonus action. I'm gonna
Mhm.
use all of it.
How many do you get?
And you get 3. It's a pool, so I'm using all of that.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna use my action to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Fubar. And,
Yeah.
and Antonio's like pointing at himself.
Uh-huh.
I'm a cleric too, so if you want to kill Skarn, there's a chance.
You just gotta like literally just poke at him and he's dead.
Okay, so I'll cast Chill Touch on him then.
No, just
Okay.
punch him in the face.
No.
Chill touch is probably better.
Does the hex go into that one too?
Does it require a melee attack roll? I believe it does.
For hex?
No, for chill touch.
Chill Touch. I think it does.
Yeah, if it requires an attack roll of any sort, hex will activate.
Okay, let me see.
Is he? Yeah, he is hexed. That's right.
Yeah.
No, you missed with your Eldritch Blast. I thought.
Yeah,
Huh?
the Eldritch
No,
Blast and the hex are 2 different things.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a
Sorry.
ranged spell attack. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do Chill Touch.
It's a ranged spell attack.
Is a ranged spell. Yeah.
Okay, so you are gonna have disadvantage on it.
Ah, okay. No problem.
Is it really ranged?
Okay. Rolling with disadvantage.
Chilling touch. You would think that was a melee.
It sounds like a melee, but it's
Yeah,
not.
I just looked at the spell.
It's a
Wow.
kind of
What
ghost
the hell?
hand that comes up
Then
and
again-
touches him.
Touch.
12. Does it hit?
No.
Yes.
It hits?
How much
Oh.
damage did you do? Holy fuck!
12. Hits?
Roll. Why is your?
Because I'm rolling with disadvantage, so it's the 12.
How much does chill touch do?
D8.
7.
7.
Necrotic?
Yeah, 7 necrotic.
Oh, I thought it was cold.
It's the
This
chill of
spell
the
does
grave.
not make sense.
Yeah, nothing about this spell
It's
makes
the
sense.
chill of the grave kind of thing.
Okay. All right, you
Hold on, where is it?
you hit him and he goes.
Oh, sorry. Don't disregard that.
What?
So it's 7 plus 2 if it hits.
Yeah, 9. Okay. Yep. He you chill him, and the last bit of his life fizzle out as like he was just he was on the grips of the cusp of defeat as his great sword was coming down on your head. But you got him before he smacked your head off. You're good. You're good. All right. That was your turn.
Tony.
Yeah.
And yeah, Z.
So,
Yeah.
how's Samusol looking? Does he want some heals?
I mean, it doesn't look like there's much else. Oh, and I still have 2 healing potions. So, I mean, if you want to, that's on you. But there's also a T-Rex outside that hasn't taken no damage.
Yeah.
And
I might.
I don't think it's looking to make any more friends. Other
Yeah.
than eating the dead carcasses.
Well, if anyone gets too close to the T-Rex, I will spare the dying. Right now, I think I'm gonna Sacred Flame it.
Do
So-
it. What's he got to do?
He's got to make a strength save.
No,
He'll probably make it.
the spell says Dex.
It does? It
Yeah.
says
Yep,
DC
dex
13
save.
strength save on mine.
Well, yeah, but the
Yeah, but in-
text says Dex.
The target
Oh,
must
that's
succeed at
weird.
dexterity saving throw. That's weird.
It's probably dexterity.
Yeah,
I'll just
I was
say-
thinking strength looked weird, but here let's
or take.
I'll fix it.
No benefit for cover for the saving. No benefit from cover for the saving throw. I think it's Dex. That sounds like strength.
it's Dex in the.
Yeah, they probably input it wrong when I
Yeah.
dragged it out of the compendium.
Yeah.
Why do they even have
Either way,
saving?
he rolled a 12. So
He takes 8 damage.
how much? 8.
Hey,
All right, you smacked him. They burned him. He sees
Sweet.
you.
no. Gallus, save us.
I'll do what I can. All right. He's gonna move south. Oops. Yeah. And he is going to load a poison arrow
Ooh.
Ooh.
and take aim.
Ooh.
You got him.
All right. He has to make. Oh. You removed the save, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he is poisoned for 1d6 plus 1 rounds. 2 rounds.
Wow, nice.
How long? 2 rounds?
2 rounds.
Okay. All right.
I don't
He's
think he's gonna
poisoned,
make
which
it.
I don't remember conditions. What does poison do?
Hold on.
Poisoned
That means
has
disadvantage on
disadvantage.
attack.
Yeah, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Sweet. Okay. Spin on attack rolls and ability checks. Gotcha. All right.
Okay.
I did his damage already. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
All right. Hey,
Hey.
how doing?
Get the fuck away.
He smashes into the door frame just enough to get, about half his body in, and he is going to do snap at you, Zia.
Okay.
It's got to be mildly terrifying.
Mildly might be a mild description.
Is your AC, Zia?
18.
Jesus Christ. I already met you.
Jesus.
Actually, do you have a shield? Oh, no, that's right. You have your full plate, right?
Well,
Yeah.
Or whatever it is.
he has
Same
the
amount.
18 because of his shield,
Oh, okay.
correct? He should have chainmail on his shield, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, 16, 17, 18. Okay.
And remember
And
that
the Warhammer is one-handed.
yeah, and the
so-
Allosaurus is rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah,
That
that was
is-
a disadvantage roll.
Okay.
That is one sturdy cleric.
He rolled a 16 and a 20.
Woo.
Being as he rolled a 16, he actually bites your shield, and he's kind of fighting with you. Do a
Hey.
skill check.
That ain't a frisbee.
Zero, you're making Venix look really bad. With the amount of AC you got.
I let him have the shield.
Yeah,
obviously wants it.
He bites the shield out of your hand, but it falls to the floor.
That just means you can two-hand the Warhammer.
Yeah. You may be stronger.
That's his turn. He's. I know y'all are all in that little building. This thing's just like trying to claw its way in.
You probably should. Well, I guess you actually hit regardless.
Yeah. Okay, you shortbowed him in the face. All right.
That was a
He's got
desperate
it.
shot.
He's got
Yeah.
an arrow in the face. He's not happy. Matter of fact, he's starting to
Arrow
look.
in the snoot.
He's starting to look at you, Sam, again.
Fubar.
Is there a window?
Oh, he bit through. He bit through the wall, didn't he?
No, he
Well,
bit through the
he
door.
slammed into the doorway, and he's kind of halfway into it. He can't quite stand up in the doorway, and so
Wait, can I step onto this dead kobold before
Yeah,
I enter
can
there?
I-
Can I just like step on it?
there's some windows, yeah.
Where's the windows at?
There is a window. Right, yeah.
Yeah, and my yeah.
Yeah.
Are they open?
Roll
That-
me d20. Which one do you want to be open?
This one.
Roll a d20. 11 or better, and it's open.
1d20. Yeah. It's
There you
open.
go. Yep, it's busted.
Barely made it.
Can I kind of like climb up halfway through or all the way through to the other side?
Yeah, it's gonna cost you 10 feet of movement though, because
Yeah.
it's kind of rocky on the other side.
It's cool. Okay, so I don't have disadvantage on my spell attack now, do I?
Nope.
Okay, so I use bonus action to put my hex on the Allosaurus. Disadvantages on strength ability checks, and I Eldritch Blast him.
Oops.
Why'd you do strength? Why wouldn't you do
I just accidentally left the game.
No.
Oh no!
that? Come back.
Everybody go wild.
We kind of need you.
I gotta rebind my buttons on my mouse.
Oh, wait. I was rolling with disadvantage. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't see
Oh,
it.
but we can still take the 20.
Okay.
I didn't see it. You gotta roll it again.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I see it.
And so, does the 18 hit anyways?
Yes.
Okay. Hex.
So he takes 9 damage.
Mhm.
All right. Blast him. Okay, good turn on his back.
Oh, can I use my final turn to go back inside?
Your final what?
My final movement to come back inside. I have 30 feet of movement.
Oh, wait,
You want to do that?
Yeah, because I want to be close to Semisol.
So, well, never mind.
He can step back to you though, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
Did you?
no,
No.
I want to go back inside in case the Allosaurus decides to come around. So,
Oh, okay.
do a will saving throw.
okay. What's a will saving throw?
Wisdom.
Sorry, wisdom.
Oh, wisdom.
Okay, you're able
What?
to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
If you roll too low, you're going to do the opposite of what you wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
Kind of. All right. Back to Z.
Okay. Go look at this Allosaurus and say, to get respect, you must give respect. And hit him with my warhammer in both hands. So,
Ooh, nice.
and I'm gonna spend another war priest thing, my last one, to hit him again.
Hold on. Which one do I use there? You got just a D10 by itself. You rolled a 10 on, and the other one is a D8 plus 3.
Oh no.
So would it be a D10 plus 3? So 13.
Yeah, it would be. Apparently, it's rolling the d10 on the versatile, but it's not adding the strength.
You probably
so
have
you
to
took-
manually make it do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
So you took 13. Okay. Well, you missed with your second attack.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you smacked the piss out of him. low to high uppercut attack in the jaw. Actually, a few of his teeth flew out when you smacked him across the face. He's no
Oh,
longer
God.
looking at Sam. He's very unhappy with you.
Oh God, we're gonna get gummed to death.
That's like the rudest thing he's ever heard in his life, I bet.
Well, that is Samusol.
All right, Blake, I believe it's your turn.
Alrighty. You got a line of sight from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a
Well,
really
then
long shot.
he's just gonna
Let fly.
let fly
Whoa.
an arrow.
All right, your arrow flies through, catches him right
Right in the butthole.
right to the right of the left leg and down. And he squawks and he's
Oh no!
Jumps into the.
he smashes all the way through the building into there, and actually everybody needs to do strength saving throws.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh God.
All right,
And he-
Triboar, you end up over there.
Oh.
As when he comes through, he hits you with his snout, and you fly through the window into the water.
Whee!
Samusol and Z, y'all are able to kind of hold your ground, but for somehow you end up like that.
Okay.
we started darted around under the legs.
And then the Allosaurus falls over dead.
Oh no!
Oh. Oh God.
That was his
Well.
last charge of energy.
It's just the
Well.
nerves firing.
Yeah,
Well.
we did the dinosaur shuffle.
Well, we got dinner tonight.
Oh, can I harvest him?
Like Monster Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's taking a lot of necrotic damage.
All right. Well, I stole away.
Good job, Triboar, at poisoning your meat.
I'm collecting teeth.
Well, Gallus also poisoned him. Gallus.
My poison is
Anyways.
natural poison.
Oh, okay.
It's none of that necrotic energy.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
just naturally snake venom.
Right.
It's cool. It's edible.
Well, I was like, okay, whatever. And I stole away my short bow to grab back up my dagger.
Gallus is like pouring a little of the poison into his flask and taking a drink. Like, see,
But
all
it's like pouring,
natural.
it's like pouring behind him instead, like behind his mouth.
Yeah.
Gives it a nice kick. Is there any chance I could recover any of my arrows?
Roll me some kind of check.
Maybe survival?
Yeah, probably survival.
All
You found 51 gold.
Cool.
You get your arrows back.
All of them?
2 of them.
2 of them. Okay.
Yeah. How many arrows do you carry? 20.
I'm carrying 20. I shot 5 arrows.
You get 2 of them back.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll with intelligence.
Okay.
All right. What are you looking for? Just like
I wanna harvest like teeth, claws, skin from the little dinosaur.
okay. Yeah, sure. You're able to.
Yay!
Okay.
I rolled a 19.
Did
I want that dino's skin. I want the
I'll
leather.
say. Hold on, guys.
Oh,
Holding.
okay.
Oh, so we found 51 gold. Do we want to make a party fund?
Party treasure. Yeah.
You found 63 gold worth of stuff from the Allosaurus.
So like materials.
Yeah. Materials to be divvied up as y'all seem fit.
Okay.
I'll say right now everybody has a uncommon workshop.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And I would assume it would be an uncommon workshop of their type.
Duh.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
No, Blake, you have an uncommon masonry workshop.
Yeah. I just grab large bricks and throw them up against cow skins. I call it leatherworking. It's postmodern art.
And by cow skins, he means cows out in the field.
Yeah.
Farmer Joe hates him.
Not very
Blake's
popular in
out
town.
there. I'm making leather.
So what does a workshop do?
If you open up that homebrew handout there and scroll down to crafting, you can see what the workshops do. They actually add gold value whenever you craft. So after you make your crafting roll, just like you would in our other games, you then add an additional gold value onto it.
Ooh.
I don't believe you guys have found any workshops in your games yet.
Nope.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
But Scott can probably carry one.
Yep.
There's
So what, do I get like a tailor's workshop?
yeah, he said we each have an uncommon workshop of our type.
Ah.
So when you craft in town in your workshop, you add 15 gold points of value. Okay,
Here.
so basically the 63 gold we found were materials gold.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, 51 gold, 63 gold worth of materials to be divvied up kind of as you please.
All right.
As far as like items on the compose, there wasn't a whole lot. That really worth anything. They're kobolds.
No.
Their armors were tattered. Their weapons were rocks, and the great sword that Skarn had was in decent condition. I mean, it had nicks in it and stuff like that.
Pathetic.
Well, Gallus is going to spend a little bit of time scouting a little further on the edges.
During your search for your arrows and whatnot, here, I'm gonna reveal a little bit more here.
Yeah, he wants to have a slightly higher radius.
And in this big patch right here, with a lot, you found a good 2 to 3 handfuls of torpor.
Oh, okay. The stuff we came looking for.
Mm-hmm.
How much did he ask us for?
About 5.
5.
About
5.
5. So we need a little more than that.
And being as it's kind of late, you found 2 more over here.
Okay.
How many? So we have
Yeah.
5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
We have 4.
But no, you got 5 fistfuls.
Oh, we got 5?
you got 4.9.
Yeah.
How do you spell
For
that?
like
That name?
Torboon, Torboon.
Okay.
Torbjorn.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, y'all are pretty exhausted at this point. I mean, y'all did just fight a pretty hectic fight.
While
I'm
half
gonna-
asleep.
Yeah.
Woken up by somebody kicking me.
How long into the first watch was this?
It wasn't, but maybe an hour.
They didn't wait around too long. Okay.
Actually, they were. There was the building y'all are in right now. There was one in there when you walked up, and since y'all didn't explore, he eventually just walked out. It was like, hey, I see a light.
Maybe I should run.
Which building? You talking about this one here?
Yeah, the one y'all are in right now. That's where
Oh,
he was.
this one up here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we didn't explore.
Nope, we just went right to sleep. He was like, nope, too tired.
It's fine. It worked out.
Yep. Okay, well, Gallus is
I was,
actually
I was
gonna.
really hoping you were going to stay in the bushes on the left, Blake.
uh-uh.
You were sitting there and then just.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, shit.
You hear something big splashing. No thanks.
Yep,
Yeah.
you found all the tour bone you need, but y'all are pretty exhausted. I mean, yep, and I mean, y'all just spent an hour, probably 2 hours extra after the fight, cleaning up, picking up, finding the tour bone. You're you're into the next early morning.
Well, Gallus is actually going to plant several torches out of his pack,
Mm-hmm.
like one on one side of the river here,
Mm-hmm.
one kind of on the building corner, and maybe one here, like this, and just like drive them into the ground and light them.
Mm-hmm.
And that way, if there is any more
Surprises.
surprises, we'll be able to see them coming this time.
Is there any way to dispel the light spell? Because it's still on my head.
Like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that'll work.
I think it only lasts an hour.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
only
light
lasts-
only
okay.
lasts an hour.
Yeah,
Okay.
it wore off, a while ago.
I touch the small of your back and then cast light. You don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, so Gallus just kind of sets everything on fire, just to be sure. No.
All right, well, whoever y'all have a pretty uneventful rest of the night. Y'all wake up sometime early in the morning. Sun's coming over the trees. Nothing really around.
Okay.
Nothing moving. I mean, wildlife, that sort of thing. But other than that, pretty quiet morning.
Okay. Well, is there, let's see. Is there anything else of interest in this area?
No, y'all looked at a couple of these other buildings around, and they're old. They've been rummaged through. The kobolds have been digging in them for quite some time. This is obviously somewhere they had were living, or at least coming to often. And yeah, so
Okay.
they pretty much torn through. I mean, you find scraps and that sort of thing laying around, but nothing of great value. You don't think they were living here because y'all don't really find anywhere that their stuff is per se.
Okay, so they just like to loot, rummage around.
Yeah, they like the area.
Okay.
So, anyway, if y'all begin your trek back to Triboar tonight, right now, y'all will make it before dark.
Okay. Well, in that case, I reckon we will.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Can Samusol roll some hit dice from the long rest?
Actually, I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
also. It's like I
Yeah.
had sturdy weave, so wouldn't that have actually taken some damage away from that?
Yes, it would
Ah,
have. Yep. Yeah. I
yeah.
remember that stuff. I forgot too.
Yeah.
So it did like 8 damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have taken
Wait.
4. So your sturdy weave has 4 damage on it.
Yeah, you might want to go to your resources section
And
there
make
on your
one.
character. Yeah,
Yeah.
make it a resource.
Wait, we have a long rest, so everything's like we're back
Refreshed, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, refreshed.
Yeah.
And so I have, what, 18 left? No, 16 left. Because doesn't it have the damage?
Yes.
Okay, so I have 16 left.
Yeah, yeah. Basically the weave takes half the damage, and you take half the damage.
And... No, I'm good at 8 health.
Okay.
I have 9, but
Yeah.
you know, 8's enough. to get back to town.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Okay. Well, all right. We begin our trek back to town, I reckon.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Do we get any XP
Antonio,
for
are you
whooping
coming?
them kobolds?
Yep. Hold on, I'm typing something.
Ask him the questions that matter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's all players. Fuck it. Save changes. All right. I added a logbook that we can write in.
Oh, good.
Okay. Oops. Everybody back to Triboar. All right. Yep. You make your trip. No problem. You'll get back late evening. Sun's still up though. Nothing big. Anyway. Yes. XP. Hold on. Let me find. All right, let's see.
Now, actually, I come to think of it, are you going to do XP or are you going to do like milestones?
Probably. I'm just seeing how much this was all would have been.
Okay.
It's what, 300 to level 2?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Y'all got 200 XP for that fight each.
All right.
Alrighty.
We're
Good
100
deal.
away.
All right. Well, Gallus brings the Torboon to the dwarf. What was his name again?
Dars.
Hopper?
Dargan Hopper.
Dargan Hopper.
Dargan Hopper.
Okay. Here you go, Stonecutter. There's your Torboon.
Now, will you tell us what that Torboon is for?
Oh, me lad. You have done me a great service. He reaches behind him. He grabs this huge pipe, and he
I knew
stuffs it in.
And
Yeah. He stuffs it in there and lights it up. And this Torboon was the best tobacco grown in the light.
It's drug runners.
Oh, it's really good tobacco.
I almost died for some tobacco.
He gives y'all 100 experience each for it.
Okay.
So y'all level
Yay, we're level 2.
Level
2.
Which means I can now use this.
Yay.
Yep. I saw a couple other abilities you had written on your character sheet that were level 2.
Which ones? That was the only one that I remember. Was the other ones were supposed to be level 3?
Oh yeah, well level
Yeah.
3. Yeah, fancy
Yeah.
footwork.
Because that's whenever I could become a
stuff.
swashbuckler. Yeah.
Yeah, he just entered them in advance.
Yeah.
Probably smart.
It's just so I don't forget them later. It's like I don't want to re-look for them.
Yeah. All right. What are you rolling a D10 for?
That's HP.
Oh. You just take your average.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that's what I always do, which is a 5. 5?
Actually, on a D10, I think it's a 6.
6, yeah.
Okay.
plus con, like plus con. 8.
All right. While y'all doing that, Dargan, he's overly happy. He says, "Now we can get down to business." And he begins to lay out his plan of how to slay your dragon.
Ooh.
Lay it on me.
Yes.
Basically, and a couple things you have to deal with. His fiery breath being the first.
That is obvious.
In order to survive the first few seconds of the fight, you'll need some way to survive his breath. Best way to do that is to keep him from using it. He explains that there is a type of gas that they can use to basically negate one of his breath weapons. And he will go into details on where that is should you decide to go there next. The other one is his incredible fortitude, or his health. You're going to need something that the dragon's weak to. He's a fire dragon. He's weak to ice. And he lays out a plan of forming ice-type weapons, and not necessarily magical, but like ice-type attacks and bombs and stuff like that. And he'll go in more detail on that should you choose to go there. Also, his in order to really do any kind of damage, to penetrate through his scales, you're going to need something that can get through something that's harder than steel. Barring magical weapons, which aren't in high supply right now, you're going to need something, a type of metal that will pierce it without being magical. And he says he knows where there might be a supply of it. And then finally, the dragon's immense strength. You're going to have to weaken him greatly in order to be able to actually just survive his presence. You know, he could just turn around and his tail would wipe out a good portion of the town. And also for the killing blow, he's going to need to be immobilized. And he lays out there's a poison, a very, very strong poison that dragons are susceptible to. And he tells you, he will give you details on where to find that.
Can I take a drop and put it in a vial so I can study it later?
Well, you got to get the poison first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to go get it.
I see.
Yeah, you got to get poison. You got to get metal. You got to get some way to create ice, and you got to find this type of gas.
I like new weapons.
So, well, with that'll be next time on how to slay your dragon. Yeah, of those four, there's the fiery breath, that's the gas, the incredible health, that's the ice, armored scales, that's the metal, and the strength, dragon strength, that is the poison. He asks you which one should we work on detailing first?
Strength?
Frankly, I kind of like the idea of not burning to death and writhing in pain and turning to ash.
That's second.
Okay, so far we have a vote for every one of the quests. There's 4 of you. Good job. So Y'all need to figure out where y'all going next, so I can work on it and have it ready.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll work on that. Not getting charred to death.
Not getting
Yeah.
charged to death. Okay, so
Yeah.
we're looking towards quest accepted. Fiery breath.
Fiery breath.
I've
Huh.
written down
Looks like
what
the
we need to
government shut
do.
down again.
What, Blake?
I said I've written down what we need to do in our logbook.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
It'll help us remember when we get back.
I'm gonna edit it and put. I'm gonna do bold on the counter of the breath weapon, since that's what y'all are doing next.
Okay.
Do I put Eldritch Blast details on features and traits, or do I just go to like attributes and abilities and make one?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking
Like,
about?
level 2, I get 2 Eldritch spells.
Are you talking about
Oh.
the invocations?
Yeah.
I'd probably put it under. Well, it's really up to you. I'd probably put it under features and traits.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But you can put them wherever you would think they would be easiest to find.
Features and traits.
There you go. All right.
In addition to the things that y'all are going to be working on, he is going to be working with Shendril in secret and a couple of other artisans in the town. They are going to begin to work on some ballista and some other traps and that sort of thing that they're going to need your help with, though.
Okay.
But the end game is a weapon that he is described and drawn out called the Dragon Grinder.
Yum.
Yeah.
Dragon sausage.
Sounds promising.
Basically, it's a very large rotating spear on a spring that it does a good job of grinding things.
It's called the Dragon Grinder, but it pretty much grinds whatever you point it at.
Right.
Well, being as dragons,
All purpose.
So.
All-purpose
Use it
grinder.
to grind your garlic and grind.
Just one little clove of it.
You can only handle one clove at a time.
Well, it's about 40. It's about 40 feet long. So
You're lucky to get like a little piece of it out by the time it's done processing.
You have like binoculars at the other end so you can see the clove. 200. Whew.
Well, alrighty then. Is that session 1?
That is session 1.
Woo! Session 1.
Next session we'll be working on the Fiery Dragon Quest. Fiery Breath Quest. Did y'all want to do anything in town before we called it? Or before we kind of officially ended?
I'm making more potions.
Where was Dar saying that he was thinking?
I was looking for an heirloom.
He's looking for an heirloom.
Yeah, but in which direction he said that
it's in the northern caravan camp.
Well, he was at the northern camp, but he thinks that the elf fled to the north, or maybe the west.
Would that still be in town, or that's out town?
That's out of town.
Yeah, then I'm done.
Side note: almost every token on there has something
to say.
Yeah, something to say.
Okay.
I can't see it. No.
Can't see what?
What it says on the tokens?
Oh no! As far as you talking to them, me telling you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like
oh wow.
Yeah, Annie, like you press A on them.
Yeah. Oh, you just mash X.
Yeah.
Down back. Yeah. See. And quest accepted.
Quest accepted.
Or Ergala, what you got? I'm kidding.
I'm gonna make more potions.
Okay.
Gallus will ask around town after this elf to see if anyone else recognizes the description given by Dars.
About the I added to the logbook days pass and days till dragon arrives. You got 19 days.
Okay.
All right, now you're talking about Dars, the figurine.
Yeah. Gallus is going to ask around town to see if anyone else knows of this elf. If
Where you at? Okay. Do me an investigative check.
All right.
A 10's actually not that bad, but
It's average.
yeah, you speak around with some people. Hold on, let's see. Who this is? Okay. The guy just south of you, Tusker, Wainwright.
Yeah.
He is a wagon maker. His business, his name used to be synonymous with like fucking great quality wagons.
Fucking great quality wagon.
Yes.
Only the best.
He
that he'll
originally only catered to the wealthy and elite. We're talking like really nice carriages and stuff. But the guy who owns it, Tosker, he's been more interested in profit than quality here lately. He doesn't quite have the carpentry skills he's looking for, or well, that he should have to run this kind of business. He's doing okay though.
Did he inherit it
doing
or
his
buy
best,
it or
damn it.
what?
What?
Did he inherit it or buy it or what?
He inherited it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah.
the
He's
He's
son.
doing his best, damn it.
Yeah, son, grandson of whoever. Yeah, he inherited it. Probably grew up kind of high on the hog, sort of say. So when he finally actually had to do some work, it didn't really work out. Anyway, he says that the guy matching the description bought a really was his low end wagon, which is still kind of expensive. But he bought his low end wagon, and he apparently had gotten some horses from the Widdens people, which is to the directly up from the keep to two people.
Yeah. Those are the
Arn and Cyrene.
Their names aren't
Widdens.
showing right now.
Crackers.
Well, so Gallus, much obliged, Tosker. I'm gonna check on the Widdens.
But yeah, he sold him a cart, but he recognized the ponies from the Widdens ranch.
Oh, okay.
Because the Widdens, they operate the cart and coin. They sell and swap horses and draft animals. Also deals in feed, horseshoes, and some traveling gear. The owners are Arn and Cyrene Widdens. They have a couple kids and about half a dozen workers that work in and around their stables.
Okay. Gallus approaches the front gate, hails the Widdens.
Arn comes out. He says, "Greeting, good sir. Might I interest you in a horse?"
Not today, Arn. Looking for an elf. Tosker said he bought some horses from you.
I assume you're kind of so an elf. Yes.
I give him the description.
Well, elf. How many elves in the town? So yes, fellow did buy bought 2 ponies from me. I believe a day and a half ago, right after the big firestorm. You know what I mean?
No.
He seemed in a rush to get out of here, but pretty much so was everybody else.
Do you happen to say anything about himself? Where he's from? Where he's going?
He was actually pretty quiet. He didn't say a whole lot. Um, he did. He didn't actually buy any horses from me. He actually rented, and because the rental fee is considerably cheaper.
Did you take any collateral from him?
No, but in the event of renting one of my horses, I require that I know at least the general direction they're going. He said north.
I see. Well, much obliged, Arn.
Says if you Gallus, if I understand that y'all might be leaving town a lot, while you're out, if you would, uh, I've been looking for a type of feed. It's a weed or a grass called green mane. My stock has been low of late, and with the northern ranches now burned, I don't think I'll be able to get any myself. I've been trying to grow it, but the stock I have just hasn't been taking. If you would see any while you're out, would you mind bringing me some of the flowers?
I'll keep an eye out.
Much obliged.
Okay. So we know he's got 2 horses and a cart, and he was going north.
Mm-hmm.
And he took a silver dragon statue.
Yep.
Okay. And Dars just described it as a family heirloom.
How the fuck do you do that?
Hold on, Blake.
Yeah,
Chris
that's
is
fine.
about to get eaten by a wolf. She doesn't know what she doesn't know what the fist is. Neither do I. Yep. Okay, never mind. Wolf didn't eat her. All right. Yep. Heading north with 2 horses and a cart.
Okay. Day and a half ago.
Yep, day and a half ago. Actually, yeah, day and a half ago. I'm sorry.
Which would have been about
Half a day before y'all left.
8 to 12 hours before we actually left.
Mm-hmm. Before the campaign start.
Yeah. Okay. And like I said, Dars had just described it as a family heirloom that was on display.
Yep.
No other description.
Nope. Other than it looked like it
Right.
was silver in the shape of a dragon.
Okay. Well, all right. I reckon that's all I'll find out for this session.
Yeah.
We will might track him a little bit next time, but we'll see. Okay. Well, in that case, I believe he will return to his workshop.
All right. Well, Z, are you what are you doing? You breaking these so you can get some business? Z.
Sorry, I was on mute. I didn't want everyone hearing me eating potato soup. I'm just gonna I'm gonna flip open my open for business sign on my clinic.
Mm-hmm.
Just hang out, see if anyone comes in.
Yeah, actually, I mean, there's a lot of.
Samusol comes in. He's missing an HP. We got an Allosaurus tooth stuck in his butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Z, you make over the course of the next day until we start again. I'll say you make 20 gold.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Because there's still a lot of people coming in from the outer ranches that got toasted.
How
I say a
long
lot
ago
were
was the toasting? Was it like 2
2
days?
days.
That's what goes down in the history book. The toastening.
The toasting.
On this sad day.
I'll put it in the logbook.
Okay, yeah.
Days past. The days since toasting. 4 days.
All right.
Yeah, I guess I'll small talk with them. You know,
Yeah.
see how the general attitude is around here. I know it's scared and all that, but
Can you do some information gathering?
yeah.
Good.
Can I do like investigation?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because people talk to their doctors, tell them all sorts of crap.
Yeah.
Whew.
Okay. No, I mean, just everybody's really on edge. Obviously, you've got a couple of the farmers have gone back out to their ranches with their guys and try to salvage what they could. But I mean, Cal, he did a pretty good job of toasting the majority of everything. I mean, there have been a couple things that people have found. The worst hit one was the first one he came to, which was the Lost Moon Ranch. He actually wiped out, like, most of the people there died. There was only like 2 or 3 of the servants that made it to town. So that's been kind of a big thing. That family. Hold on. I gotta remember what the family's name was right here. Oh, I gotta find it. Okay, yeah, it was the Margaster family. They all wiped out. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Just sort of fill in the rumor mill. Let's see. Because Gallus was kind of on the missing statue thing. I guess maybe I'll Hopper, like did I get anything like any vibes like where's he from? Why is he telling all this? I mean, I know he's really old, but
pretty much all you've really been able to get out of him so far is he's from a country to the north.
yeah.
From a dwarven kingdom to the north that was defeated by Cal Chumar about 50 years ago. And he's been traveling since, trying to, well, after the dragon conquered his kingdom, he kind of goes into not hiding, but he just stays where he in the country he conquered, kind of learning it, whatever, basking in it.
Yeah.
And so when his sudden reemergence, Dargan came here.
Okay.
He's got a vendetta sort of thing, and he's been working on ways to get rid of him for a long time. He just needed the right scenario.
So I feel pretty. I trust his motives and all that pretty well then.
Yeah.
Okay.
He would have been here a couple of days earlier, but with the toasting, he stayed out.
Right.
He got held up.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I really don't have too many questions then.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and kill it here, or call it. It's almost midnight. Hope everybody had fun.
Yeah.
Did.
Yeah. Thanks for running.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.